single time we change sides, let's just say, you know, Anjellica just got done doing something. She just got done desensitizing, spanking the ground, you know, picking his feet up, saddling him, or something like that. You know what I mean? Imagine this. This is every time you change sides on the horse. I want you to go ahead and flex him 3 times. So step in there and flex him. So you guys know that have been following the method. We're absolutely fanatical about this flexing. We're fanatical about this lightness. There. I want to be able to slide 2 fingers down. Now I want you to shorten up your rope. You're going to flap your stirrups. So every time we change sides on Salty, we're going to flap the stirrups. I like that. See how he's cocking his hind leg? Now jump up and down and flap it. Good. Drop it. Whack the seat of the saddle. Slap and tap on his butt. Good. Back to his flank. Pull on that back cinch. And go ahead and ask him to change sides. So this is a sequence. Every single time we change, let's say we just got done spanking the ground, we just got done picking his feet up. When we're ready to change sides, we're going to flex him, minimum of 3 times, every time we flex him. Remember, 3 is the magic number with horses, isn't it, guys? When you do something to a horse once, you just plant the seed in his mind. That's the concept. When you do it a second time, it becomes a habit. When you do it a third time, it becomes an ingrained habit, okay? Every time after that, you're just ingraining over and over and over again. So Anjellica's job is to go out of her way to get bucked off the horse. You're trying to get bucked off on the ground. Everything we can possibly do, slap and tap, pull on that back cinch, go ahead and jump up and down and pull on the saddle horn. Good, change sides. So that little extra bit of time right there, you'd be amazed. You just keep reminding those colts, I'm going to flap the stirrups. These are going to move. You know that. I'm going to touch you on the butt. You know that. This is going to touch you in the flank. You know that. You just keep reminding them over and over and over again until they get comfortable with that. See, every now and then, like especially around his flank, Salty's kind of a, you know, Salty's bred to be a range cow horse. These cow horses are kind of touchy and feely and thin-skinned, and this colt especially is that way. He's very much a thin-skinned, watchy colt. You know, you know, if we do another, if we were to film later on today and she changes shirts, when we first walk up to him, he's like, whoa, 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 we didn't talk about green. Who said you could put a green shirt on? That's just the way he is, right? Time's what's going to take care of that. So if you left him alone, Anjellica, and like, let's say you just didn't touch his flank for a while, you just don't pull on the back cinch for a while, then one day you go to tighten the back cinch up and he kind of jumps away from you and you half look at him like, what is wrong with you? It's like, well, it's been 4 days, I hadn't seen it, you know what I mean? In this colt's case, it's more like, well, it's been 30 seconds, so I done forgot about it. You get what I'm saying? So every single time we change sides on a young horse, we're gonna follow that little sequence. Flap the stirrups and jump up and down. Whack the seat of the saddle, slap and tap on his butt, slap and tap on his flank, pull on the back cinch, flex him, change sides. Okay? I hope that's helpful for you guys.